In this video, I'm going to go over a lot of facts about getting a fishing license in Germany. I'll start off with saying Germany is perhaps the hardest country at least in all of Europe, to get a fishing license from. It's not just a one day process, it's a whole class, it's a whole course you have to go to. I believe it's about 40 hours and it's expensive. Um, Without that, you cannot get a license here. It's not like, let's say in France, where I can go there to a lake and pay for that lake to fish that day, and I don't need a license. That's my permission right there. No, in Germany you cannot fish without a license. There's no way around it, um, legally. But so to get a fishing license, if you're an American living here and you have a military ID card, that's really easy compared to anyone who doesn't have that. Basically, you just go to your rod and gun club and you take the class. They don't offer it it's every few months, I believe. So you have to call them and see when is the next fishing course and sign up for it. And last I took it, it was $60. If you're gonna take it on the economy in Germany, you're gonna have to add another digit to that number for what you'll pay. It took me a couple days. Basically, the first day they really kind of slimline it, and they're telling you basically all the laws in Germany that really nobody would be used to coming from anywhere else. So they're showing you what you need to know so you don't get in trouble, basically. Um, from there, you do the test, and I think it's really easy to pass. It's super super simple, and you don't get your fishing license from that point. That's so you'll spend $60 on that. You get a certificate saying you passed this course. Then you go to your local Rathaus. From there, you show that you pay whatever it is per year, maybe €5 to €7 normally. It depends on each Rathaus how much you'll pay per year, and they give you your actual fishing license. If you don't have that possibility to do it on the Rod and Gun Club, you have to do it off base. So you have to do it through the German way, and that is a lot more expensive. It takes a lot more time, and it's always in German. They don't do it in English, so it's a lot tougher. Unfortunately, I don't know any way around that. There's also a possibility, I don't know as a fact, that we are going to test this out very soon. But if you come here as a on a vacation, um, as a tourist status, basically, and you can prove that, and you have a valid fishing license from where you're from, there's a way to get like a tourist license. I've read about this. I've not tried it. I have a friend coming out, a musician friend coming out, probably next year from Florida, and we're gonna check this out, see if it works. Hopefully it works. We'll have some videos of it. And finally, that's the fishing license. In Germany, if you have a fishing license, it doesn't mean like, hey, I just picked up this fishing license and I'm driving home and there's this awesome river I see every day driving. I want to stop and fish there. I can't do that. I can do it, but I'll probably get in trouble. Um, you have to have a permit for where you fish, and we can look at a river like the Rhine. If I buy a permit in Bingen, that permit is only good for a certain section of the Rhine, and usually just one side. I can't go across the Rhine and fish from that side with that permit. Every place you fish at, you need to have a permit for. Permits are only available at certain spots. Certain spots on rivers, certain spots on lakes. Some places you cannot get a permit. Many places you can't get a permit. So if you have the license and you're fishing somewhere and you don't have that permit, you might as well you're fishing illegally. If you get caught, you're going to be in a lot of shit for it. Um, and that's another thing. I mean, as a kid, I have to say I did some fishing that was not exactly legal, and didn't know better, that kind of thing. And it's very easy for someone to do those kind of things here, where they don't know better. But the laws are really really strict on it. You really don't want to mess around with it. If you get caught, we're talking about it's a strange combination of offenses. It's let's see, it's poaching, it's animal cruelty. So they can really fuck you up over that. You don't want to do that. I mean, if you're really dying to fish and you cannot get the license, you're better off going to a neighboring country, taking a trip there and doing it. It's much easier. But if you go through the steps to get a license here, it's pretty fucking awesome. There's so many, I mean, there's a lot of new species here I'm catching, and there's so many spots. Just I'm surrounded by them. So those are my tips on getting a fishing license. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like if you liked it, leave a comment, etc. See you next time.